bunches. The palm bunch is the 100% of the palm bunches, and have 35% of the imperative palm bunches, and have 35% of the palm fruit, and have in the palm fruit have 52% palm fruit, and 13% of the nut, and in the palm fruit have 26% of the palm oil, and 26% of the drawing materials. Next, I will introduce the palm press machine. And the palm press machine have the 100 kilogram in the 1 hour, and also have the 1 to 2 tons in the 1 hour, double circle oil press. And the 500 kilogram 1 hour single circle palm oil press, and 1 to 2 tons 1 hour double circle oil press. And the processing capacity is not only suitable for home use, but also suitable for production line, and cost efficiency. And the material and the press machine material is RCR 13. The civil life of 3 months to a year. And on the market are mainly Cambrian steel. 45 steel is a kind of high quality steel. And next, this is 500 kilogram 1 hour single circle palm oil press. You can see this picture. And the second part is palm press simple 3-piece stator. This is a simple press production line. And the third part is the palm press completely production line. You can see this machine on the picture. This is a fresh cartridge digest double circle palm oil presser, and the thrasher, and the vibrating cyclone, and the crate oil clarification tank, and the oil dry system. Raw material received section. Preparation. Harvest their crop from palm plantation, FFB. FFB is fresh palm branches, and transport to the palm oil processing plant by the trucks or other means. From the collection has the natural fruit of the palm gardens. After raising, studying into the fruit, into the discharge, start a control review to open the unloading palm door. Fruit starting of the fuel filling into the fruit basket car or out of the longman. And the second section is a sterilization section. This is a sterilization tank. This is a fruit cartridge. FFB must be heated within the 48 hours. Otherwise, it's easy to consistency fruit. So, first we need to put FFB into a fruit cartridge. sterilizing with the line heating fruit curd into the pot, using water or sedum to sterilizing. And the effect, the fruit is easy to separate fruit bunches, and the fruit softening increase the humidity of the fruit, so easy to take oil at the same time. Palm kernel separation coils easily. To plate the fat decomposition section, avoid the high fatty and acid content, ensure the oil quality. And the difference between boiler and stem sterilizing tank. The difference between vertical and horizontal sterilizing tank. We can see this picture. This is a vertical sterilizer, and this is the horizontal sterilizing tank. We can see this picture. Boiling sterilization tank generate 1 to 2 tons 1 hour without boiler. Discreetly boiling hot water to production. The produced water stem heating. And the fermentation killing times 19 to 120 minutes. Generally use line session palm fruit curd. And this is a cooker tank. To use a boiler through the stem heating to kill time. And the kill time is 60 to 90 minutes. Generally use a lamp session palm fruit curd. And this is a vertical stem sterilization tank. To use a boiler heating through the pre-parallel heating coil. Higher efficiency, and fermentation time is about 60 to 90 minutes. Does not content in the fruit curd. Generally transported by the circularly transport to the palm stirring. And the third section is the thrasher section. The fruit is separated from the bunches by a thrasher machine, and the palm fruit contents of about 60% of the 100% FFB, and the palm fruit bunches after sterilization is separated by a thrasher machine. The purpose of the thrasher machine is to separate the palm fruit from palm bunches. To take off the fruit, the toiler will be collect the imprinted fruit bunches, shipped to yield or plantations as a field to or fertilizer, and the palm fruit will fall into the fruit machine, conversely, and into the palm fruit elevator, and then enter the digesting and the pricing section. This is a thrasher machine. And the fourth section is the digesting section. And the pom-pom is stirred and break, and the outside of the digesting tank is equipped with the stem coil to stem and cooking again. Display of different fiber structure of the facility the next price, and to help increase the final yield efficiency. Before use this machine, the effect is not good. The material in the stew time is too short. It cannot be mashed. Now it changes material, the effect is very good and more better, and the fruit is digested before pressing, which is conducive to oil production. While protecting the machine, reduce the pressure and wear of the oil press. And the first section is the pressing section. The palm fruit is pressed with the double cyclone palm oil press. The cradle oil is extracted from the press before. The palm and the nut are separated from the freight section of the press and extracted to obtain the cradle palm oil and nut. And this is the double cycle oil press. This machine has the higher oil yield to ensure the continuity of the production. And the sixth section is the filtration section. This is a filter machine. Vibrating circle is used rotary vibrating circle. A double layer rotary vibrating circle can remove the fine fiber in the oil. If the so can the clarified oil tank, the principle is the screening, and it's difficult to achieve a dear effect of the suppression fiber impurities. And the clarification tank, and some have impurities such as sand and stone, are dispersed in the cradle oil, and then the cradle oil and impurities are separated by the overflow. And the plant filter filter out the suspended impurities in the oil. Alloy biloil filter all kinds of impurities. Impurities from flaker can also take away part of the water. It is discharged by the filter to ensure oil. And the 70th section is a vacuum drawing system. If the water in the oil is not removed, it's difficult to store for a long time. It will quickly recede. So we should remove the water in the oil. So we are equipped with a vacuum drawing system. The water in the cradle oil in the vacuum state is straight to evaporator and can be discreetly drawn into the machine cradle oil tank after drawing. This is the workshop is complete, including the steel form platform in the workshop, and pipeline valves and electric control combination and valve pumps. So next, I will introduce the palm fruit press process. Okay. We can look this video. So we can look at this video. Firstly, palm fruit must be transported in the factory. So, and because FFB must be treated within 48 hours, in case of the FFA in the palm oil increased. So, we should make the palm fruit into a fruit cart, and then into the sterilizing tank. Fruit bunches are soft and sterilized in the high temperature is about 145 degrees. And next, the sterilization tank is a boiler. A boiler is the production high temperature for sterilization tank. And the in the pipeline into the sterilization tank. And the sterilization in fact is the fruit is easy to separate the fruit bunches, and the fruit softening increase the humidity of the fruit, so easy to take oil. At the same time, a palm cleaner separates the create share easily to prevent decomposition solution, avoiding high fatty acid content, ensure the oil quality. And then the palm fruit into the thrasher machine. And this machine can separate fruit and the bunches. And the palm fruit content about 30% of 100% FFB. And the fruit bunches after sterilization is separated by a thrash machine. We can look at this machine. And the purpose of the thrash machine is separate palm fruit from FFB to take out the fruit. There will be calculate the impurity fruit. We can see this machine toiler to collect the impurity palm bunches, and then the palm fruit enter the elevator to enter the next section. And the next section is the digesting tank. Digesting is this is the digesting tank, and the digesting tank is also connected to a steam coil, and the temperature can reach 19 degrees, which can ensure the palm fruit is always at an appropriate temperature. So the overflowing palm oil will keep identity. And in this process, we have oil production. We can see this machine. This machine is the annual design of the collection oil getter brimless of the digesting tank is used to collect the oil that overflow during the digesting process, avoiding the too much oil enter the oil pressure and reduce the price's working pressure and intend the price server's life. And this clocked oil enter the temperature stage tank from another paper line first. And at the same time, and this time the digesting fruit enter the double circuit oil presser. This is the press machine, and the press use the double circuit to press the palm fruit to offset the decoctations to obtain palm oil. And this machine's material is RCR13 steel, and this material is very good, so that the civil life is very long. And then the palm oil enter the oil tank. After press, the baking oil will first enter the vibrating circling separator. And the created oil is transported in the high potassium vibrating circling use a circular pump, and it is mainly used to filter large fibrous impurities, and use a double line circling designed to achieve a remove rate of over 95%. And at the same time, the design of the machine can achieve the impurity remove. And we can see this machine. And then the cradle oil enter the clarification tank through the paper line. This is paper line. The function of the clarification tank is remove the sedimentary and other heavy impurities. Here, due to the high difference in the pressure, it serves the oil transfer pump and reduce the the machine's cost, and the clarification tank use the working principle of the bombs in and the top overflow. When the oil enter the PP, it is the return pins. Due to the shape of the fountain, the hair sedimentary will sink down, and the clean light oil will slowly overflow into the up of the tank and be output the next section. Compared with other palm oil machines in this section, they use the natural sedimentation to remove impurities, have not achieved the truly continuity production. At this time, the cradle oil had already been very clean, but in order to improve the quality of the cradle oil, we still need a plant filter to filter out small suspended impurities. This is a plant filter. And then the cradle oil enter the vacuum joint system. The cradle oil enter the vacuum joint system. This machine is used to completely remove the water in the cradle oil, because we are inject a large amount of the decreased stone throughout the sterilization and digesting. It led to a higher water content in the cradle oil, so it is not good for storage. So the vacuum drawing system can remove the water content less than 0.02% of the crude oil. So this storage time can be reached half of a year. Our vacuum drawing tank also have the storm coils to provide the heating environment and the vacuum condition. The water will be imprinted when the oil temperature reaches about 85 degrees, and reduce our stern usage. The real half in the water jet vacuum pump is create a vacuum environment which removes the air inside the tank, so the condition of the patient engineering into the engine efficient achieves the effect of the vacuum pump. This machine to provide the high temperature environment and the vacuum conditions. And then the crude oil will enter the crude oil tank. Okay. In all sections, the pump crude oil abatement through the above section is very clean, of a high temperature, and can be stored for a long time, and then it can be injected into the outdoor shortage oil tank. The oil shortage tank will provide or have a heating function, and because palm oil inside interferes very easily, so a heating function can ensure the overall oil. So all the machine, including operating platform, appearing in the intervideos, can be provided by us, and we provided a complete palm oil production line and one-stop service. And then I will introduce the refining oil process. We can see this video. First of all, outside the workshop, we place the cooling tower and water injection vacuum pump. This is the cooling tower. This is vacuum injection pump. And in the workshop, the main equipment of the workshop, including refining tank, decolorization tank, deodorization tank, and system generator, and fuel filter, and conduction oil boiler, and so on. Firstly, it is the condition oil system. And the condition oil into the low level tank is used to store condition oil, and then into the high level tank to use the remove, and then into this machine. This machine is used to remove the water and air in the condition oil, And the high level tank is used to store the water and the air separator from the conditioned oil to avoid the excessive water and the air in the oil, imprinting the heating effect. And then the conditioned oil into the heating boiler. And use the boiler to heat the conditioned oil. Temperature is about 220 to 260 degrees. And then the conditioned oil enter the every section of the refining workshop. And in order to provide the high temperature for each section. And the conditioned oil into each section. And use fire to heat the conditioned oil. And the temperature is about 220 and 260 degrees. And first of all, crude oil contains the glue soluble impurities and FFA. These impurities affect the stability of the oil, but also is very adverse to the preservation of the crude oil and reduce the quality of the oil. So first we have to remove this impurity and FFA in crude oil into the PP line. Firstly, the crude oil into the refining tank. Each refining tank contains the conditioned oil coil used to heat the crude oil. Before refining, we need to preheat this oil about 30 to 80 degrees. Above the refining tank is the mixture. Above refining tank is use the conditioned oil to heat the crude oil. This is the mixture tank. In this tank have the hot water and alkali. Alkali is used to remove FFA. At the same time, also have the hot water. And alkali is used to remove FFA. At the same time, we will get the byproduct, so thick. This is. And each time have a stirring fine to stirring for about 30 minutes. Stop stirring, heating up the oil temperature to about 19 degrees, because 19 degrees is the most suitable temperature for nitrogen to separate from the oil. About 19 degrees. After them, the soybean will be discharged from the bottom of the refining tank into the box and pumped into the outdoor room. And then the oil enter the decolorization section. Before decolorization, the oil need to heat it to 100 degrees to remove the water from the oil, and use the condition oil to heat 100 degrees. And this is the water injection vacuum pump will be used to provide a vacuum environment. And in the decolor section, we mainly use the clay for decolorization, and the amount of the clay is about 2% to 3% of the oil, and the temperature is about 105 degrees. This is clay for decolorization. After half of the 1 hour of the reaction, the decolorization oil will enter the half filter to remove the waste clay in the oil, and the filtered oil will into the decolorization oil tank. And this is the plant filter to separate the waste clay in the clay oil. And in the filter also have some clay oil. We can use the pump into the decolorization tank, and to decolorization again. And the clay will in the filter. And the waste clay oil will enter the waste oil tank, and use the vacuum pump to provide the vacuum conditions. And this is the ejection vacuum pump to join the filters in this machine, and the waste clay oil will enter this tank to shortage. And also use the vibrating motor to make the join clay to fill out. And the vacuum injection vacuum pump will create the vacuum environment for deodorization. And when the oil into the deodorization is also need a vacuum. And the high pressure and pass into the stem. And under the condition of the high temperature and the high vacuum to deodorizer, and the temperature is about 220 and 260 degree, and the deodorate oil enter the refining tank after cooling down. This is the deodorization process. Then the oil will into the deodorization oil tank. So this is a complete process of refining oil. And all the machine, including in the operating platform in the videos, can provided by us, and we provide a complete refining oil production line and one-stop service. So I will introduce I will introduce the palm fruit price process. First of all, the production line is deployed around and all equipment, and including the equipment and machine. And first of all, the production line is deployed around and all equipment, and including the equipment, are designed by our engineering. And generally, the process mill is best located near or inside the palm plantation, so that the palm fruit can be processed as soon as possible, because palm fruit need to be sterilization treatment within 48 hours after being picked. Only in this way can we ensure the abatement crude oil quality meets the requirement. So first to transport the palm fruit into the factory. And first we need to put FIB into the fruit cart. Use the chlorine to put a fruit cart into the sterilization tank. Use the boiling and because FFB must be treated with 48 hours. Otherwise, FIB is prone to recidivity. And the bunches be cooked at a high temperature and sterilized at 145 degrees for 60 to 19 minutes. And this is the boiler, and the steam into the PP line enter each section of the production line. And then the fruit cart will transported to the next section. The next section is the thresher machine, and this machine's function we can see in the palm fruit into the thresher section. And this machine is function to separate the palm fruit from palm fruit bunches, and this thresher machine has more than 102 meters, and overall bodies is made of the high strength steel. Within the lines is 2 meters or more, or 0.5 meters or more, and there are drummer and filter steel indication inside the railer, which ensure the separator of the bunches and the palm fruit. This is a toiler. Toiler is collect the impurity palm bunches. And then the palm fruit into the elevator, transported to the next section. The next section is the digesting tank. And the digesting tank is connected to a storing coil, and the temperature can reach 90 degrees, which can ensure the palm fruit is always at a high temperature. And in this process production, and also have the palm oil will be protected. And this is the unique design of the collection of the oil. And this tank is used to collect the oil that overflow during the digesting process. Avoiding too much oil enters the oil press and reduce the process working pressure and extend the presser's service life. And the collected oil enters the temperature shorted tank from another PP line first. And at this time, the digested fruit into our double screen oil presser. And this press use the rotation of the double screen to press the palm fruit into the opposite direction to obtain palm oil. And this machine's material is 2CR13 steel, and this machine's material is very good, so the residue oil is very long. And after pressing, the abating oil will first into the temporary storage tank and this machine. And next, the palm crate oil will enter the flexing section. Now, enter the section is divided into the first step: vibrating cycling, clarification tank, and plant filter and vacuum joint system. And firstly, the crate oil into the vibrating cycling. And the crate oil is transported to the highest position. Vibrating cycling use a circular pump is mainly used to filter larger impurities, and use the double layer screen design to achieve the remove rate of over 95%. And this time, the screen designed to achieve the remove rate of over 95%. At this time, the design percent of the machine can achieve an impurity remove and reduce the losses. After filtering the oil into the clarification tank through the PP line. And the function of clarification tank is to remove the sedimentation of other heavy impurities. Here, due to the high difference in the position, it saves the oil transfer pump and reduces the equipment cost. And the clarification tank uses the working principle of the bottom in and top overflow. When the oil into the PP, the utility pins, due to the shape of the bottom, the higher sedimental will sink down and within the rotation, and the clean filter oil will slowly overflow into the up of the tank and be output to the next section. Complete with other palm oil machine. In this section, they use the natural sedimentation to remove impurities and had not achieved the continuity production. And at the same time, the created oil have already been very clean, but in order to remove the quality, we still need to plant filter to filter out the small impurities. And the remove rate of this machine can achieve 99%. Very remove some impurities. And then the create oil into the vacuum drawing system, which is used to completely remove the water, because we are injecting a large amount of the water through the sterilization and digesting, and this led to the more water content in the create oil, and it is not good for the shortage. And this is a vacuum drawing system. It enters our vacuum drawing system, which used to completely remove the water. And because we are injecting a large amount of the decorated system throughout the sterilization and the digesting, and this is linked to a more water content in the create oil, and is not good for the shortage. And this is the injection vacuum pump, and they can invade the vacuum condition for a vacuum drawing system. And generally, the vacuum drawing system can lower the water content less than 0.2%, and the shortage can reach half of a year. Our vacuum drawing tank have also we can see that. Yeah, we can see it. In the vacuum drawing system have also has the steam coil to provide the heating environment, and the vacuum condition the water will imprint in the vacuum condition. And This is a vacuum pump. And then the crude oil will enter the crude oil tank, and this is a plant filter, and this is we can see that this is the purity in the crude oil, and this is a boiler. The boiler is provide the steam in the each section of the palm fruit process. And then the crude oil can enter the crude oil car. And the crude oil will transported in this PP line. And this is the oil process of the palm fruit process. And this is the refining oil process. This is a palm fruit oil process. If you need this machine of this process, you can talk with us. We will provide this equipment for you. And all the equipment, including of the operating platform appearing in these intervideos, can be provided by us. And if you need, we will provide a complete refining oil production line and palm fruit production line, and we also have a one-stop service. So, if you need this machine, you can connect with us. And all the equipment, including the operating platform appearing in the audio, can be provided by us, and we will provide a complete refining oil production and palm fruit production line, and we also have the one-stop service.